Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm on here today to do a bit more work on this piece I've done here, which is some of it's lifting up and it's mostly the baking paper and things that probably don't stick very good, which I've been putting a little bit of glue underneath and trying to get them to sit down. This piece here, this is a piece of baking paper that I used there and there. I've stuck them down again, so they should be right. Okay, it's been drying for a while, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay stuck, does it really? So I'm just going to put something in the top of this bottle here for a minute. Righto. Now I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, not too much, but I've got some really cool stamps here that I got a while back now, and I've got some milled lavender, and I'm hoping that this will come out very pale. That's what I'm after. I like this one here a fair bit, so, and I've done a bit of green with it in the past, but I wanted to see if this one here would work. What have I got to stamp it off on and see what I can do here? A piece of this. Oh, that looks nice. Well, I suppose milled lavender could be a bit on the green side. That turned out a bit greeny, didn't it? Oh well, I don't know. Let's see. It's probably green from before or something. Have I got the wrong lid on it? It says milled lavender. Okay, so let's just do a bit of that there. Oh yes, it's different now. It's not green anymore. It's just a funny colour, and that's okay. I don't mind. It's a bit. We just need it to work a bit better than that. That'd be good, wouldn't it? You see. There we go. First. It doesn't really matter, you just need to have sit on for a bit longer. You just need to have a nice, well, a bit of stamping, you know. I just want a bit of stamping because I'll probably put stuff over the top of this anyway, you know, so I do like the top part of that a bit. Okay, a bit up there. Leave it on there for a bit longer. That's how you get it to come out better. You leave it on a bit longer. This is new to me anyway, because I've only just got this, and it seems to. It's very, very pale, isn't it? Very pale. Come out good on that white, but then it was still greenish. Now it's a really strange colour. I suppose it's all right. We won't be worried too much about it. It'll be fine. It'll look good when we're finished, okay? So that one, I'm not quite a fan of that anyway, so, but I'll leave it here. Put it back up with the others in a minute. There we go. And now I'm going to put on some, I'm going to do a bit of stenciling. Not that I found my stencils, because I didn't. I bought these on AliExpress, and they are really neat, aren't they? They are really neat. They do stamp out really nice. Look, when you got a good, and it's really nice. They've had them for quite a while now, so oh well, I'll say quite a while, a few months I suppose, since last year sometime. And I do have some green here. I probably should have put a bit of that on, shouldn't I? Maybe not. No, I don't think that's what I'm looking for today. I'll put the green up there. Not looking for the green today. I'm going to put some Mod Podge on. I'm going to use a bit of this because I want some circles. Actually, I'm going to put gesso on it. I don't know what I keep saying, Mod Podge. It never dries and I'm not using it at all. I would use white paint or gesso. I'm going to cut a bit off this. I'd like it to be reasonably flat. I have a fair bit. I've had it for years. It keeps disappearing in my room. Actually, this could be another lot that I've acquired. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to put a bit of this on. Now, I did open this because I hadn't opened it for a very long time, the gesso. Still perfectly fine, of course. And I will need a I haven't got a spatula type thing, have I? Because I wasn't planning to do this morning. I could use a brush. I imagine I could use a brush as long as I don't get it, underneath the holes. But you know what? It's all to do with the... This seems a bit stiff, this one. I don't want it to get under the holes because I want to be able to see spots. Does that work? Oh, it did. Yes, that's okay. I'm good with that. Even if it is lifting up, just go straight over top. Oh yes, that's nice. I like that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but could be a little bit messy, or not messy, but you know, you don't necessarily have to have. That's nice. It's all even. I just want to put it down here so I can have a bit of white on. I just feel like that. It didn't turn out really good because it's going underneath the thing, isn't it? Never mind the gesso. I'm sure there's lots of good, easier ways, but maybe I'm just doing it too quick, I don't know. It's not too bad. It looks a bit round. You can see a few dots. That's all we need, is a few dots. You don't want it to be perfect. It's not the idea. It's not the idea, really. I like this on here. I think this looks good. I'll put it over this bit of this number there somewhat, so it's just over that bit. It just sort of makes it get toned back a bit, so it's not so over the top, you know. I'm looking for doing that. Hope it doesn't take long to dry. So we'll have to get cut to and cut some out, won't we? And start doing more on them, although maybe I'm just going to get some stuff together for the journal that I want to make. Pretty cool. I like what I'm doing with this. I do. I think it looks good. It's all different. That's what we want. Well, not necessarily, but not the same as something that I've done before. I have done this sort of thing before, but on a lot smaller scale. Now I'm going to think that I'm going to have sections, so I need to probably cover it as much as I can with a bit of this. You know, just so there's a bit of white on most of it. On all the tickets that I make, or the tags or tuck spots, whatever I cut out from it, okay? And I'm going to have to let it dry, because if I start cutting this out, it's going to make a big mess. And I won't be very happy, and you won't be excited either. Nobody's going to be very excited at all about it if it's not going to look nice. I just want to put a bit more that I can... I like to see the background, but I still want to see that. And it looks better in front of me than what it does on the camera, believe you me, it does. I'll show it. I'll lift it up in a minute and see if you can see it a little bit better, but it looks a bit all over the shop, doesn't it? Okay, more here somewhere. There. Even might have to go along and fasten some down. Now, put this here somewhere if I can get stuff all over the place. Put that back on there. I know I need to wipe around that before I close it. I'm just going to do my best to sit it on there so it's not going to go yucky. Well, oh dear, hang on a second. Sorry about this. I want to put the lid on properly, or I'll never get it off again. Because if your gesso gets down underneath your little edges, which is on wrong already, it'll make a very bad. You'll make a very bad mistake. Hang on, come on now. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to leave it sitting there till I'm going out, and I'm going to have to get Jeremy to fix it for me. Have to clean around its edges. Okay, so this is what I'm starting with for my tags, okay? So it doesn't look too bad, does it? You can see the spots. And I'm going to make the tags. And I've got a bit of... I'm going to go and stick down anything decided to pop up as I'm making them anyway, so... But this is going to be my board You really can't see much stamping on there, can you? I might have to do something about that. I might have to add a bit of get some brown and put some brown pieces down on. I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, so I'm going to put this over here to one side for a minute. And that dish there's a good idea, so it's not going anywhere. Right, now, of course this is not going to come off now because I don't have it. In a minute. I'll get a bit of water on that. Clean that off. It's all over me now, but that doesn't matter. I don't mind it. It's not gonna hurt anything. Righto. Now I have a few bits and pieces that I'm going to use for this journal. If you just give me a second, I'm going to... Actually, what I've got is bits that I really like to put in there, because it's not going to be your normal... It's not going to be even or anything, you know, the sort of pages are not going to be even, and the I'm just going to make something a bit higgledy-piggledy, you know, for fun. I did one before, it was only small, turned out really, really cool. You know what, I did have a selection of pages. Now, they were sitting here, I thought. Oh, there's just one here, this bluey coloured bit. Right. I guess I can make this in a bigger, a bigger thing. I'm sure I can. I'm going to aim to have it about the size that I usually work with. Now, I don't know where I got this from. But anyway, pretty cool, isn't it? And Sonya just tore it in half. But you can't really get, because it hasn't got a hinge, so I can't really hinge on that. Maybe we could start this one off with a hinge. Somebody's already had a little bit of a drawer in there. People I know like that. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan myself of that sort of thing. Righto. So I'm just going to tear this by hand, not with a tear rule or nothing. Nothing's going to be straight or even, okay? I wonder what I did with them pages. I've not set myself now. Okay, I guess I can use one of these. I had a good selection of stuff that I wanted to put in here. It's always the way though, isn't it? And I'm trying to avoid anything too... We'll be right, we've got plenty of stuff here. We just have to pick out another lot because I don't want to hold this up for too long. Piano roll stuff. Piano. Okay. I suppose I could use that as a cover. But not really. I don't know. We'll see what happens, eh? There's that bit. Okie dokie. I wish I could find it. I'll find the thing that I made before and shut to anyway, so you know what you're doing. Was here. That happens all the time though. Everything was there, wasn't it, once, but it's not anymore. Okay. Just having a look for that book. Where'd I put it? No, it's not going to be handy, so we're going to just keep on going. It's not going to be handy. Right, so I just want to do really torn pieces, and this is going to tear because of what it is. It is what it is. That can be a page. I should stick that together, shouldn't I? So it's going to be for more integrity. I know it tore with it like that, but I should stick that together so it'll stay. I'll have a piece, a page. I always try to take the wrong bit off these things. Right, so I'm going to put glue on here. Now that didn't go right, Sonia. You did that totally wrong. Okay, let's try this again. We'll put it over this way, look. It probably will work, I don't know. Wait a minute. Might need some on this side too, eh? Okie dokie. Wow, that's a bit much. So is that, but we want it to stick together, don't we? Righto. Okay, now that can't have, because of that bit there, I'll have to turn it over like that. It'll have to go that way, you know, that'll have to be the bit, the bit in there. Now if it's going to sit out the edge, it won't matter. I don't care. Now I'm going to have some piano roll stuff, and I think it's too high. No, it's not. I'm going to, well, whether I'll leave this without tearing it, I don't know. And look, I've made one crease, now I'm going to make another crease, because we don't care. We've been really wicked today. We're not worried about anything like that. Okay. So I've got some of this here. It says notes. Now I could put that over top of something to cover up a bit of something with a, I could use it for a pocket maybe. Too big. Oop. How about that bit? You sit up there. Alright, where's the... Oh, we'll leave the crease there. Okay. So this is going to be the pocket. Okay. Whoops. No measuring. No measuring, no cutting. Okay. Just sticking and gluing. I didn't get any... I've done this upside down. I didn't get any comments on my last video because they took them off the comments. They did. Google or YouTube took off my comments. They kept doing that to me. Okay. Righto. So that's a... Well, it will stick down. I hope. I'm going to put some of this under it. I'm not trusting that stuff today. I'm not trusting that at all. Come on, come out where we are quickly. Not all day. Got a little bit longer, but not all day. I mean, I want to get something done. I need to make some sort of a start on it. This here. How about there on this side? I think it'll be right. As long as it's not going to get caught. I might have to add this to everything. I don't think this glue stick's a good idea for these sort of things because it's a bit rough in the first place, isn't it? Where's the lid? Brilliant, Sonia. You've lost the lid. It's got to be here close by somewhere. We just had it, didn't we? This probably fell on the floor. Brilliant. Well, we just have to leave that. Okay. So now we've got this piece. It can stay like that. It won't be too bad to use, I think. This one here is going to go over top of there. Maybe in the centre. Because if you put it in the centre, you'll be bound to catch it on when you're sewing it, okay? We've got a bit of this. And that can be two things, maybe 2 pages. I'm going to fit that way. No, how about that way? Right. We don't care which way it goes, do we? When I get this made, I might... Oh, I turned it the wrong way. When I get this made, I'll probably do a lot of the things that's in the other little one when I find it. Okay. Probably do a lot of the things that's in the other one. Well, I've wrecked that, so I'll get another piece because I don't want them too many small ones that are not going to reach anywhere. Oh well. I'll have this bit. This is a piece out of the photo album. You know, that goes in between the pages, the pictures. Right. I've got a bit of coffee dyed paper here, but I think it's a little bit dark, some of it. I'll have to see if I can fish out a bit more. Oh, hang on, this one's not bad. I don't want them too dark. I guess this will be right because I'll be covering it over with a few bits and pieces as we go, aren't we? Okay. I'm going to tear that down a bit. I don't know what you'd call this sort of journal, I just got no idea. I made it my way, I guess. This is cool. I'm going to put that on there too. Tear it. You know, you can't use a tear rule on this, it's just not right, okay? It'll be too straight. I made one of these before and it's little and geez, it was good. I think some of you people would remember it anyway. Some of my subscribers who have watched me for a while now would remember that I did it. If only we can find it to show you, which we will do, I promise. And it's put away somewhere precious, you know how that is. And we'll have some pattern paper. Pattern pieces, these are already cut a bit, so we can just tear a bit of this off. Okay. Another bit somewhere, some more. That's upside down. Does that matter though, really? I mean, I could put something over the top of that anyway too, because I don't think I want the writing on it. Just depends how we go, if we want writing or not. Put that in there, that there, that over there like that. Right, I'll get a bit of parchment paper out of here. I've got a couple of different colours. I've got a grey one and a nice one. They're nice ones too. They are. So sort of kind of seems a shame to tear them up, but that's what, you know, you need something good in it. You can't just across there. Down here. I like to use strips for some decoupage, I suppose. And I don't think I need to make me tags as big as that them ones I'm planning. I don't think I need to make them that big, because I don't think they'll be right. I don't know. This is awesome. I like it. I like this. I do like this. And I have one of the grey ones now. Another grey piece. Bought this for next to nothing. About $1 it cost me, and I think they were $2 for the packet, and I think they were $22 normally. Yeah, a packet. I know, it was good paper. It's good paper. Really beautiful paper. Okie dokie. Now we go across here. I suppose you could use your tear roll if you want it a bit neater, but I don't. I mean, I don't want it neat at all. Oh, one bit. I might even have to use them bits on here. Okay. Alright, I haven't lost the plot. Usually I like a bit of something different going on. Hang on, there's a book here. I'm going to grab a page or two out of this. I think. I wonder if I can get something that's... Oh, this is thin. Oh, this paper's really thin. I might have to be able to get that. Rainfall region in... Is that right? I'll have that one. I think. Yeah, yeah, well, the map's good, isn't it? That'll do. Map's good. And what's that one? Nope, this one will do. It's very fragile, this piece. So be careful with this. If it doesn't make it through the what's the name, it doesn't really matter. If it doesn't make it. We can do another bit. There's a book full there. this is exciting. Got to find the little book to put in there to show you what I'm going to do. Now, since that's a bit dodgy along there, I'll stick a piece of paper down there. Where's one I just tore off? How did that happen? Oh yes, it is. I need a piece that's long enough though. That's not going to bend over far enough. I need something to make that a bit more stable, don't I? Right, I'm getting out the rubbish now. It's not actually rubbish, it wasn't actually quite in the bin. But I'm just going to tear these now. I'm sidetracked here a bit because I want to put these two in somewhere. One piece, 2 bits. So then we can do right in space. As if I leave it like that. You never know what I might do with it. Okay. Well, I like to read your comments, and yes, I have tried to start writing back to you. You know, it's really not easy because, but I really enjoy the fact that you put up things and, you know, and you're looking at what I do. When that's upside down, the whole thing is going back the other way now, Sonia. It's okay. There's words on some of these. I'm sure that said Cecil or something, that one. I don't know what this other one's got on it. Let me see. Now we've got that bit and that bit, that bit. That one I haven't reinforced yet. And I've got this piece. Maybe if I put a little piece of fabric down there, or piece of this pattern paper, eh? Let's put some of this on here. Let's give it a... You come out of there, please, glue, because you're driving me crazy. You must have a little hard bit stuck up in the snozzle. There's not wreck this. Whoops. Try not to wreck this. Got it. You've got to turn it over. And there it's all split already, look. But it still should be okay. The pattern paper should keep it in good order unless I put another piece on the other side, which I could do. I could probably do that. You know, there should be a bit there. I can just glue that down for the time being. And if I feel like I need to put another piece on there before I sew it together. This is pretty rough and ready, isn't it? I think it'll look good though. I have no doubt about that. Righto, let's see how many we got. We've really got a few here, haven't we? There's going to be a lot of stuff in it. So I'm thinking maybe I could probably just count. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's upside down. 7. I keep changing this round anyway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages. Is good because that works out right. Now I'm going to tear a bit off these couple here. Because I can, you know, it's just how it is. Take this one back a bit. Right, now we're going to have it. I'm going to put it in just inside this, or I'm thinking about maybe a piece of wallpaper. I'm thinking maybe the wallpaper might go really well. It might sort of hold it nice and tidy. I'll have to catch up with the wallpaper pieces after, I think, because I don't think I've got one here handy. These are all plain papers. Yeah, so I could probably use that though to do it with, because I think it's going to I only have one signature, and I can put that in the centre of there. and then when it gets full up, it's going to work pretty good, isn't it? Because then it'll have plenty of room to move. Tell me, what have I done here? Oh, this is off a piece of card, right? So maybe I can just use it anyway and not actually have the I'm going to start putting it upside down. You can use that part and then have the, doesn't matter if it's got that joint at the back, because I can use that, cover it over, it'll be fine. I might just sew that in there, okay? That's going to look ducky. I think I'm going to like that. Okay, so I've got enough bits. There's lots of bits, okay? There's lots of bits. There's old bits of, you know, it's good. I like this. It's very good. I'm going to actually sew that in there for you now. That'll be a treat. At least you'll know that I'm going to continue on with that, because I intend to. Totally. Now all I've got to do is make sure that I have got anything that's short, which is only that piece there, is in the centre, so it's going to be caught when I stitch it, okay? It's going to be caught when I stitch it in. Righto. Now, I've been really wanting to make one of these for a long time, and I've got some really good bits of fabric too that will be going in some places, you know, as pockets. Maybe the cover might be one of these, I don't know yet. So, because a lot of it you can see straight through anyway, but that's okay. I'm going to find something to put on the cover. Could be this bit, you never know. That might look good on the cover. I do have some handmade paper too that's really, really nice. I might try and put that on the cover. I'm still wanting to put more pages in this, you know. But if I get that far, I'll just make another one if you get too excited, Sonia. Because really, I think this is going to be enough pages, okay? I do not want to make the hole too big to start off with. Because I just want to do it with the needle. I've got lots of gesso on myself, haven't I? And that's okay. I think that thing's drying all right. Yeah, that looks good. I do like how that's working. That's very nice. Piece of string. What sort of thickness of string do we want? This string or from this string? These are really, really strong, these things too, which is really good. I don't really need anything to, this should go through the needle. You need a few feet, maybe, whatever you want to work in. I'll cut this off here, so I won't need very much. I'm going to do 3, maybe 5 holes, because what I'm thinking is, and I should turn over this way for a start, that I'm not going to be able to catch a lot of this in here, am I? So I might do 5 stitches in it, you reckon? That up there a bit. I'll just lean that against there for a minute. I'm not going to make holes, because when you make holes I miss the I missed the thing, right? Not necessarily, but I'm going to try this way first. Maybe the needle will go through, maybe it won't. We'll see what happens, eh? So I'm going to start at the end. And I have got it sitting up because I want it to be solid. I'm going to start up here and hold your book like this, so you can just push that through. I might have to make holes. Okay. We're coming out the back yet? Only slightly. Try not to do yours like this. This is not a good idea. Where's the book? I need something to poke it through. I did have a piece of sponge here somewhere. What did I do with that? And that's an interesting situation. You wouldn't know, would you, Sonya? To be honest. Oh, look at that book I had a while ago. Okay, fair enough. It's missing. You wouldn't dream of that, would you? I mean, it was fair. Just took a page out and said, oh, went too far under the thing. We got it now. I'm going to use this as a pokey through thing, so you get your book like that. People use the phone book, but our phone book now is only really tiny. I'm going to do, it's only like a magazine these days. There's not many people have a house phone on, I suppose. I'm going to go in the middle, and in the middle of this one. You can measure these if you want to yourself, or you can eyeball it. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to keep it like that, okay? And I hate it when them things hit this glass thing, and I'm sorry about that. And all I've got to do now is figure out what I did with my needle and cotton. What did I do with my needle and cotton? Goodness gracious me, maybe it blew on the ground. I might have knocked it on the ground. It's incredible, isn't it, how this happens? It's not on my dress. No, it's not here. Not here at all. What happened to it? Right, here it is. It did fall down. Here we go, got it. Nobody panic. I hope these went right through. So I'm going to start in the middle and poke my needle through there. Keep your pages bent so you can find the hole and bring it straight through where it was made. So it doesn't go anywhere else, only straight through where the hole goes. Okay, got that one. Got the first one, got the second one. So I'm going to go up here and through this one here, right? And then I'm going to take it down the other way again. Come back through this way. Through that one. Through this one. Up through this one. I can feel it. I can feel where it is. Better look and be better. If you have a look and see. That's better. And then this one here. So there's five holes, but because my pages are higgledy-piggledy torn and what have you, it's best to do that, so then you've got plenty of string. Righto. I'm going to pull that. I'll take this under the end here. This is the way that I do mine. Where's the thing? Right, they're both there. So I've got two pieces and I'm going to just pull them reasonably tight. I don't think that this should come out. Oh no, there's my needle come unthreaded. Whoa, well maybe it will, because that's not very tight, is it? Let's go back up through there just for fun. We're going to have to do that again. Just go through the hole again and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Because that broke. So after me telling you how strong it was, and back through that one. Back up through this one. Oops, don't come undone. Oh, you did. But I'm going to put that, I'm going to leave that one, and I'm going to do another bit. I'm going to thread it up and down again and then tie that together. Make sure it doesn't come out. Don't know where the knot of that piece went. Go through the middle. Keep that, it doesn't pull all the way through, Sonya. Go through here. Find a hole. Brilliant. Why not work for me, please? Get through that. So when you pull yours tight to tighter, don't break it off like I did. I've just redone it one end and then the other end, so it's not going to fall out. Well, I hope not. I've got a few rows of stitching, and that goes in with the making of it. That's what our style is now today, isn't it? What our style is. That should go back through there, this one. I need to put it back through again. Must have pulled it out, did I? Or was that the end piece? This is the end bit. We're going to go back through here with this bit. It's going to be in there for a while, I hope. And then come through the middle one again. So that's wrapped up and down there a few times. Okay, I'm confident that that's not going to go anywhere now. We've got 2 strings coming that way and 1 coming the other way. That's off the... Wait a minute. Try a knot. Right. Have a guess what, people? I'm going to have to do this again. It's not going to play game. Oh, hang on. Let me tie it up here. Tie it up there and don't pull it. It'll break. Don't pull on it, Sonya. Okay. It's a lot easier to do this when you've got the needle on it. Make a knot. Shouldn't wobble either, I hope. I'll try it. If it does, I'll re-sew it in. Probably re-sew it in anyway. I've had so much trouble with doing this before. Okay. Got plenty of time to do this again. I really want you to see that I put it in here properly. And with the thicker thread, that was just not right, was it? Here's me telling you how strong it was. Okay, so let's put something else in there a bit thicker. I was sitting here the other day, I was putting them down in a box. This one here. That's better, hopefully. I'll just do 2 thicknesses, won't I? I'll make it stay there. Maybe I can't. I'll just do it and not pull on it too hard and break it. Well, I can't break it, so that's good. I'll have to get rid of that piece. It's no good. You're going to break off. That's not good. Okay, now let's do it properly. Oh, well, I did, but I broke it. Just cut it out and put some more in. No, we're not going to let that beat us, are we? I'm going to start at the end up here, I think. And I'm going to go in this bit here. Probably doing it the wrong way now, am I? Probably, but I'm going to just go up and down, and then it'll end up in the top, and it doesn't matter because then I can make a dangly bit. Doesn't matter which way you put it. There's no, well, people have rules of their own of how they do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'm just doing 5. I'm stitching 5 holes here. So it will stay done. Come on, get in there, you. Now, this one's not going anywhere, I promise you. Now, so that's going to come out, that can go there. I'm going to take this one back into the centre. This is just a higgledy-piggledy way of doing it. Do it tidy if you want. Ooh, oh well, mine's going to be tidy, but I mean the other way, where you start in the middle. You can start in the middle, and that way you've still got your knot in the middle, and I guess I can do that too. Get through here. So that's definitely going to not be going anywhere, thank you. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to tie a knot here. I'm going to break it this time, I hope. I mean, this one's too long. It's really hard when you got, this thing is not the right length, isn't it? I'll tie that up there like that. Hang on to it pretty good. I just hope that I've got everything tight enough so it's not going to go anywhere. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness me. Well, I tried really hard to do this. I did. I tried very hard, I must say. I want to get it right. And I will when I figure out which one of these is loose. I'm going to fasten it tighter, aren't I? Which one is it? How many is there? 3. Of course there would be. Is there? No, only 2. Which one is it then? Pull it through. Come on, where are you? I try to be patient with these things. They just sent to try you sometimes, aren't they? That one, right. Pull it down this way. Why won't it come back this way? It's probably only on the outside, is it? No. Oh, well, the way I did it, it's not pot. Oh, yeah, righto. Here we go. I think I found it. I found it. Did I find it? I found it. Oh, goodness me. Thank goodness for that. There we go. Right. Gotcha. Now, I want to loop this through here, so I'll just grab that with the scissors so it's not too hard to tie up. Pull it a little bit tighter and put a knot and another knot in that. Come on. Righto. That's done. That took 4 minutes too long, didn't it, really? Now that's got to be like that. Okay. It might be even able to stay up there, I don't know. So that's done. Pretty good. There we go. It's in. Not going anywhere. Right, so now all we've got to do is turn it into something really cool. This will be the front. And I don't know where to start, because now I've got myself a bit flustered after that. That's the cover, so we can't be, we're not, how did I do this? Wait a minute, go back the other way, Sonia. It's got to go like that. Let's put top front here. Surely I can do that. No, that's what that is. Righto. Now I'll have to put this something in my glue thing. Now I need to get started, so I'm going to put something on the first page. Probably that will be a bit of fabric from this thing here, from these bits. Maybe a pocket. What have I got here? Oh, that's where I stuck down that piece, isn't it? And it's not actually stuck down yet, so we'd better do that a bit better. Righto. Now I've got myself in a bit flustered because I mucked up that middle bit, but I'm going to actually go now because I need to just step back away from it for a little minute, you know. I need to step back away from it for a tiny minute and just see, you know, if I can. The ideas will come to me. Nobody panic about that. It'll be all good. It's just that well, you understand, you know, when things are just getting a bit skew-whiff and haywire, you need to take control, don't you? So I'm going to have to put a piece of this in here, I'd imagine. I'm going to do a bit of this somehow. I will, for a pocket. I don't know if I want to do the inside cover yet, so I might leave that a bit. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to this and turn it into a really cool thing, okay? Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Right, bye-bye.